Welcome to the longest running quiz show in the area. Categories. High school students compete to answer questions on topics from art to science, history to current events. And now, here's your categories host, John Bartell.
Hi, welcome to Categories and our championship game for our 2013-2014 tournament, pitting the Blue Valley West Jaguars, coached by Pan Fillingham, versus the Blue Valley Tigers, coached by Adam Wade. Let's go ahead and meet our competitors first from West.
Hi, I'm Sandy and I'm a senior.
I'm Shawn and I'm a junior.
I'm Curtis and I'm a junior.
I'm Abby and I'm a junior.
And I'm Cy and I'm a senior.
And our competitors from Blue Valley West, or Blue Valley, sorry.
I'm Arjun and my favorite citrus fruit is Buddha's hand.
I'm Luke, I'm a junior, and my favorite citrus fruit is the guava.
I'm Luke as well, Luke Chen, and my favorite fruit is the dragon fruit because dragons are cool, and I'm also a senior.
My name is Sid, I'm a freshman, and my favorite citrus fruit is a tangerine.
I'm Aditya, I'm a senior, and my favorite fruit is a white chocolate macadamia papaya.
That is fantastic. I was just going to go with an orange. It's my favorite citrus fruit. All right, as we head into our first round of categories, we will ask one team the question. If they respond correctly, they earn a point. If they respond incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to steal that category. We did a coin toss before we started taping. It was won by West, so Jaguars, you get the first category, and it is general knowledge, specifically products. Polystyrene that's been bubbled up to make drinking cups and packaging supports is called what? Sandy.
Styrofoam.
Styrofoam. Tigers, current events is your category. The World Court ordered which country to stop its program of killing whales in Antarctic? Aditya.
Japan.
Japan. Back to you, West. Famous quotations. In 1922, a man said, "Nonviolence is the first article of my faith. It is also the last article of my creed." By what name was he popularly known? Curtis?
Gandhi.
Gandhi, very good. Tigers, theater terminology. These two words are short for Latin words which mean at pleasure. They are used in theater to refer to speaking off the cuff or to make up something to cover up some blunder. What are these words? Luco?
Ad lib.
Ad lib. Jaguars, back to you with vocabulary. What is defined as the illegal transportation of people or goods into? Abby?
Trafficking.
Can I accept trafficking? Tigers, chance to steal this vocabulary category. What is defined as the illegal transportation of people or goods into or out of a country to avoid customs or duties? Luco?
Smuggling.
Smuggling. Tigers, back to you with literature journalism. What news gathering and disseminating organization was formed in 1846 by several large newspaper firms? Luke.
Associated Press.
Associated Press. Back to you, West. Science, specifically biology. Which two of the following are cell organelles found in plant cells but not in animal cells? Lysosomes, cell wall, nuclei, chloroplast, mitochondria. Shawn?
Chloroplast and cell wall.
Very good. Blue Valley, geography is your category. In which U.S. state is the grizzly bear population the largest? Luco?
Montana.
It is not Montana. West, chance to steal this geography category. In which U.S. state? Cy?
Alaska.
It is Alaska. Back to you, Jaguars, with economics. What type of bank acts as a middleman by purchasing large blocks of corporate stock issues and reselling them in smaller amounts to individuals or institutions? Okay. We're going to go ahead. Shawn?
A federal bank.
It is not the federal bank. Blue Valley, you do have a chance to steal this category. Economics is the category. What type of bank acts as the middleman by purchasing large blocks of corporate stock issues and reselling them in smaller amounts to individuals or institutions? Luke.
Investment bank.
It is an investment bank. Tigers, we come back to you with mathematics. The sine of 15 equals the cosine of how many degrees? Luca.
75.
75. West, Literature is your category. What nationality was the old man in The Old Man and the Sea? Sandy?
American.
He was not American. Tigers, chance to steal this literature question. What nationality was the old man in The Old Man and the Sea? Luke?
Cuban?
He was Cuban. Back to you, Tigers. Science, astronomy. The most dominant of these many craters seen on the moon is accompanied by spectacular rays. What is the name of this prominent crater? Time on that. Jaguars, chance to steal this astronomy question. The most dominant of many craters seen on the moon is accompanied by spectacular rays. What is the name of this prominent crater? Sean?
Hipparchus.
It is not Hipparchus, it's Tycho. Tycho. Jaguars, you do get the next question. It is also a science question, this time focusing on health. If you're 5 foot 9 inches and weigh 165 pounds, your BMI is a normal 24.4. What do the letters BMI stand for? Sandy?
Body mass index.
Body mass index. Nice job. Tigers, back to you. Vocabulary, word origin. The word plastic comes from the Greek plastikos, meaning what? Luke?
Chain?
I cannot accept that. Jaguars, chance to steal this vocabulary word origin category. The word plastic comes from the Greek plastikos, which means what? Bobby?
Everything.
It is not everything. It means able to be molded or malleable. Jaguars, we do come back to you with music terminology. From the Italian verb to sing, give the word used in English to name a religious choral work. Curtis.
Hymn.
It is not a hymn. Tigers, chance to steal this music terminology category. From the Italian verb to sing, give the word used in English to name a religious choral work. Luco?
Cantata.
Cantata, very good. Blue Valley, back to you with TV series. TV series is the category. The late Jerry Orbach gave more performances as a leading man than anyone else in Broadway theater history, but he was better known for his role as Detective Lenny Briscoe on what TV series? Aditya.
Law and Order.
Law and Order. Back to you, Jaguars. Sports history is the category. Hall of Famer Honus Wagner would not allow his picture to be used in the first set of baseball cards because he objected to the product in which the cards were included. What was the product? Avi?
Cigarettes.
Cigarettes. Nice job. Back to you, Blue Valley. U.S. history. During World War I, what industrialist said he wanted to, quote unquote, get the boys out of the trenches by Christmas and outfitted a peace ship to accomplish the task? Luco?
Andrew Carnegie.
It is not Carnegie. West, chance to steal this U.S. history category. During World War I, what industrialist said he wanted to get the boys out of the trenches by Christmas and outfitted a peace ship to accompany the task? Sean?
Henry Ford.
It is Henry Ford. Nice job. Back to you, West, with another world history question. The crumbling. I got to dump that question because it's incorrect. Sorry about that. We're going back with a language question. In what two ways must a pronoun agree with its antecedent? Sean?
It must agree in number, and it must agree in object or subject of.
We can accept that. Very good. Blue Valley, you have the next question. Music, instruments. Which instrument is needed to play Bach's Italian concerto? Luco?
The piano.
It is not a piano. West, chance to steal this music instruments category. Which instrument is needed to play Bach's Italian concerto? Sandy?
Organ.
It is not an organ. It's a harpsichord. Harpsichord. Jaguars, you do get the next question. It is entertainment. It is a celebrity quotation. Here it is. always make the audience suffer as much as possible. Who said that? Time on that one. Blue Valley, chance to steal this entertainment question with the celebrity quotations. Always make the audience suffer as much as possible. Who said that? Arjun?
Hitchcock.
Hitchcock, right on the money. Nice job. Tigers, you do get the next question. That is world history. What international police organization was taken over by the Gestapo in 1938 following the Nazi occupation of Austria? Aditya.
Interpol.
Interpol. Jaguars, back to you with U.S. history. Britain and the United States nearly came to war over the Oregon Territory in the 1840s, but only after cooperating and forcing two other colonial powers out. Named those two nations with long-standing claims to that territory. Curtis.
Russia and France.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Blue Valley, chance to steal this U.S. history question. Britain and the United States nearly came to war over the Oregon Territory in the 1840s, but only after cooperating and forcing out two other colonial powers. Name these two nations with long-standing claims to that territory. Sid.
Spain and Russia.
It is Spain and Russia. Back to you, though. Tigers, you have the next question. It's general knowledge. What letter is between V and N on a keyboard? Sid?
B.
It is B. Should have asked you guys to do that without looking down. West, you have the next question. It's U.S. government. In addition to cruel and unusual punishment, two excessive items are prohibited by the 8th Amendment. Name either one. Sandy.
Bail.
Bail. And the other one would be fines. Tigers, current events is your category. What country has surpassed South Africa as Africa's biggest economy, according to a new report? Arjun.
Nigeria.
It is Nigeria. Jaguars, back to you with another geography question. This time it's cities. What do all the following cities have in common? Kyoto, Rio de Janeiro, Petrograd, Tel Aviv, Alexandria, Egypt. Sean.
Are they all Olympic sites?
I cannot accept that. Tigers, chance to steal this geography cities question. What do all the following cities have in common? Kyoto, Rio de Janeiro, Petrograd, Tel Aviv, and Alexandria, Egypt. Luco.
They're all port cities?
Cannot accept that either. They're all former national capitals. All former national capitals. That siren does denote the end of our first round, and we have a score of Blue Valley West 9, Blue Valley 14. As you can see on our screen, both teams entered the tournament as Blue Valley West was our #1 seed coming out of the regular season and defeated Shawnee Mission South to get here. And Blue Valley West was our #2 seed from the regular season and has defeated Shawnee Mission East in a close first round game. So here we go. Both teams, we are looking forward to our next round, our second round, which is the lightning round. We will start our lightning round with a look and listen question. The look and listen question will be displayed for the participants here in the studio as well as to you at home. The look and listen question is worth 2 points, and it is the beginning of our look and listen question, so the first team to ring in is the first one to get a chance to respond. Okay, so here we go. Look and listen. Name the infamous political leader who facilitated over $50,000 in bribes to have this structure built. Looking for the infamous political leader. Arjun?
Boss Tweed.
It is Boss Tweed. Nice job. As we prepare for the remaining part of our lightning round, the questions will be placed on the floor for either team to answer. When a team responds correctly, they earn a point. If they respond incorrectly, the other team will get a chance to steal. So here we go. Both teams, U.S. geography is the category. There are 8 of the United States that border the Great Lakes. Name any 7 of them. Sai.
Michigan, Minnesota, Ohio, Illinois, Pennsylvania, and New York.
I counted 6.
Yeah.
Or how many do I need?
You need one more.
Or one more. And Indiana.
Indiana, very good. If you were struggling on all of those, I would have maybe called that better. You were on such a roll there. I allowed you to understand the question a little bit better. All right, both teams. Here we go. Planet Earth. Planet Earth is the next category. How long does it take for the Earth to rotate 45 degrees? Sean.
3 hours.
3 hours. Ancient history for both teams. Name the Greek city that achieved victory in the Peloponnesian War. Sid.
Sparta.
Sparta. Nice job. U.S. history. Presidents. Who was the first president born outside? Curtis.
Van Buren.
I cannot accept that. Blue Valley, you have a chance to steal. Who was the first president born outside the original 13? Sid.
Andrew Jackson.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that either. It's Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln. Language is the next category. What word rhymes with satellite and means a novice or beginner? Sean?
Neophyte.
Neophyte. Shakespeare for both teams. Shakespearean English. What does sooth mean in forsooth? Sandy?
Sake.
I cannot accept that. Tigers, you have a chance to steal this Shakespeare category. Shakespearean English. What does the sooth mean in forsooth? Arjun?
Future.
It's not future, it's truth. Truth. Next category for both teams is TV, specifically cartoons. The Burmese tiger trap, the jet-propelled roller skate, and every other odd contraption. Luke?
Acme Corporation.
Acme Corporation, that is what we're looking for. What company has manufactured those? Both teams, sports is the category. According to the American Medical Association, what sport, and this is a quote, as a throwback to uncivilized man should be sanctioned by, should not be sanctioned by any civilized society? Arjun?
Football.
It is not football. West, chance to steal the sports category. According to the American Medical Association, what sport, and this is a quote, as a throwback to uncivilized man should not be sanctioned by any civilized society? Sean?
Wrestling.
It is not wrestling, it's boxing.
Oh.
Boxing. Literature for both teams. What is the title of the 1848 Thackeray novel which satires the follies of human nature? Luke?
Vanity Fair.
Vanity Fair. Science for both teams. What do geologists call an earthquake that follows a larger earthquake and originates? Curtis?
An aftershock.
An aftershock. Nice job. Science, specifically birds. What is the general name for a family of small shorebirds, including the snipe and the curlew, that are found in flocks on seacoasts throughout the northern hemisphere? Arjun?
Seagulls.
It is not a seagull. West, chance to steal this science birds category. What is the general name for a family of small shorebirds, including the snipe and the curlew, that are found in flocks on seacoasts throughout the northern hemisphere? Abby?
Pelicans?
It's not pelicans. Sandpipers. Sandpipers. Current events for both teams. The head of General Motors appeared before Congress and apologized to families of victims of crashes that resulted from what faulty part in some... Luke?
Ignition system.
Ignition systems, yes. Fine arts, ballet for both teams. Tchaikovsky wrote the ballet Sleeping Beauty. What American composer wrote the ballet Appalachian Spring? Luke?
Aaron Copland.
Aaron Copland, or Copeland, yes. All right, next category for both teams is U.S. history, U.S. history. What was the nickname immortalized in song and movies given to the American female factory worker during World War II? Curtis?
Rosie the Riveter.
Rosie the Riveter. General knowledge for both teams. What rhyming phrase refers to hamburger meat that's more expensive than chuck? Luke?
Filet gras? No, I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. West, chance to steal this general knowledge question. What rhyming phrase refers to hamburger meat that's more expensive than chuck? It's a ground round. Ground round. Math for both teams. If 3 cats kill 3 rats in 3 minutes, how long will it take 100 cats to kill 100 rats? Show them.
3 minutes.
3 minutes. U.S. government for both teams. What's the only time the vice president casts a vote in the Senate? Sandy.
If there's a tie.
If there's a tie. World geography for both teams. The Java Trench is located in what ocean? Aditya.
Indian.
Indian Ocean. Very good. Literature for both teams. Stephen Crane's The Red Badge of Courage is based on his study of what civil...
Antietam?
It is not Antietam. West, chance to steal this literature question. Stephen Crane's The Red Badge of Courage is based on a study of what Civil War battle? Curtis.
Gettysburg?
It's not Gettysburg, it's Chancellorsville. Chancellorsville. Spelling for both teams. Koalas only eat eucalyptus. Show them.
Eucalyptus.
Eucalyptus, that's the word we're looking for. We're not looking for koalas, luckily. Both teams, fine arts. Painters is the category. What Russian painter who settled in Paris in 1910 to pursue an art career created in 1911 the Cubist-influenced work I and the Village? Luke?
Duchamp?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect. West, chance to steal this fine arts painting question. What Russian painter who settled in Paris in 1910 to pursue an art career created in 1911 the Cubist-influenced work I and the Village? Sandy?
Gross.
And it's not Gross, it's Chagall. Chagall. Sports for both teams. Name the organization whose championship is played in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Abby.
Little League.
Little League. Very good. U.S. history for both teams. Martin Luther King's first activity outside the South was in what Midwestern city where he organized protests against housing discrimination? Aditya.
Chicago.
It is Chicago. Economics for both teams. Numerous indexes track the direction of the stock market. One of these is the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Another is the S&P 500. What do the initials... Luke?
Standard & Poor.
Standard & Poor's. U.S. geography, cities to be exact, is the category. Dallas is Texas's second largest city. What is the largest? Aditya?
Houston.
It is Houston. Another U.S. geography question, this time about parks. Name the national park in Maine that is... Luco?
Acadia.
Acadia. Nice job. Science, chemistry for both teams. The atomic numbers 2, 8, 10. Sean?
Noble gases.
I'm sorry, I cannot accept that. Tigers, science, chemistry is the category, your chance to steal. Of the atomic numbers 2, 8, 10, and 20, which one designates a metallic element? Aditya?
20.
20, yeah. Very good. Math is the question for both teams. 12 squared is 144. What is 21 squared? Sean?
441.
441, nice job. General knowledge for both teams. What kind of dance has people following rhyming instruction from a... Luco?
A square dance.
Square dance. A lot of rhyming questions today. Military history for both teams. In 1969, U.S. and South Vietnamese forces seized this hill in the A Shaw Valley. Curtis?
Hamburger Hill.
Hamburger Hill, very nice. Fine arts, film is the category. What classical ballet by Tchaikovsky can be heard over the opening credits of the 1931 Bela Lugosi film Dracula? Luco?
Swan Lake.
It is Swan Lake. Music for both teams. Which major key has 3 flats? Luco?
E flat.
E flat. Maritime history for both teams. The Flying Cloud was one of the class of sailing ships that plied the Pacific between the United States and East Asia. These beautiful ships attained speeds up to 20 knots. What were they called? Sid?
Clippers.
They were called Clippers. Nice job. Wow. And that is our final question, and our final score is Blue Valley 31, Blue Valley West 20. Please stay tuned as we will do our trophy presentation for our tournament winners and tournament runner-up. Well, it's time for our trophy presentation on Coach Fillingham. Coach, congratulations on an undefeated regular season and a second-place tournament finish, and I present this to Blue Valley West.
Thank you very much. It's been my pleasure to coach this team this year. They've done a great job. Congratulations to you for your undefeated season during the regular season and placing second in the tournament. You have been great representatives for Blue Valley West.
All right, and Coach Wade, come on out. Congratulations on a wonderful regular season, second place, but a special congratulations on your first place tournament finish. I present this to Blue Valley.
All right. First off, we'd like to congratulate Blue Valley West. You got us in a good game in the regular season, and as far as we're concerned, this was just equaling the footing a little bit. So great job. You're great competitors, and it's always fun to go against you. To my guys, tremendous job today. I thought you were awesome. You were quick to the buzzer and scored tons of points. On another note, seniors, Aditya, Luke, thank you so much for 3-4 wonderful years in our program. And I wish you the best of success as you move on. And guys, we'll go for the categories three-peat next year.
Once again, congratulations to both teams for outstanding regular seasons and great tournament play. And once again, congratulations to Blue Valley for their tournament championship for this 2013-2014 category season. Please join us again next year as we will bring you the best and brightest minds of high school students all throughout Johnson County. I was so glad that you wasn't instead of I was so glad.